That's the difference between doing therapy just on the spot and doing what your client gives you, than preparing all that stuff. How could you prepare that conversation? And that's the reason it worked. Okay?
Be a very boring script.
Now, for people looking in at this, will think, well, she didn't do anything. Where was the therapy? We didn't tell Kerry to imagine the flowers. We didn't say do something with the flowers. That all came as an after effect. The very fact Jazz was saying, that's it, let it go. People watching go, let go of what? What's she talking about? Kerry's the only one who has to figure that out. The unconscious mind will connect all that. Now, again, I should highlight, this is not the only way your therapy sessions are going to look. It will be really handy, okay? But please don't take this away and say, okay, if I've got a weight loss client, I'm just going to say, let it go. Okay? It worked for this. So let go of that thought to not let it go, okay? So any questions for these? Yes?
But it came out of Kerry.
It came out of Kerry.
That's right. So, yeah, the let it go.
That's why.
Yeah.
And all Jazz was doing was becoming a feedback mechanism.
Because it just felt like it was just getting fed out of the loop.
That's it.
And repeating it.
And I'm just saying to Jazz, hang on, there's an unconscious moment, repeat it again, let it go. Bang, she went into it. Hold on, do it again. Bang, went into it. So I had a lot of force in it. Now, there's a couple of times where Jazz wanted to add more things to it. It's fine, but then you start interrupting whatever's happening. I want to keep it down on 2 or 3 words. And then the way Jazz was saying was perfect. It sounded like Jazz knew more than what she was letting on, when I know she didn't. And you make it seem so meaningful that Kerry picks up it unconsciously with a lot of meaning and has to figure out that meaning. Jasmine could have said the same words and just went, all right, that's it, let it go. That's it, let it go. All the way, let it go now. Let it go, let it go. When she was saying was, let it go, implying that go means something, and that's what had the impact it did. Yes?
I have another question. Towards the end, this might be overthinking. When you're talking about normal, you said it's normal for us, and you repeated her phrase for us.
Yes.
Even though it had nothing to do with you. Like, I think I get where you were coming with that phrase. Is there a reason you just echo rather than go, yes, for you?
Yeah, because it might not mean what that phrase might not have meant what she meant to say. That makes sense.
No.
Okay, and that's why. I don't want to take her out of that confusion by her saying it means something to us. If I go, that's right, it means something to you. And she said, well, it's not just me, it's my son. We're us.
Okay.
It puts me in a weird place.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'd rather get through that.
We wouldn't have done that, and that's why I wanted
Yep.
to ask. Did that bother you at all that he said it that way? No.
Consciously, she would have not argued, but she would have kicked back on that and said, us, what do you have to do with it? But if I looked at it and said, that's right, it's really us, it's a mum thing, it's us. I can get away with that. She could have corrected me, but that's where the confusion comes in, okay? And I knew it as soon as I said it. I thought that's probably going to confuse people. But again, I don't want to rephrase what she's giving me, because it means something to us. That's an ambiguous term for something. I'm more interested in her just getting back so she gets something from the something.
In fact, I actually noticed the facial expression go. It was when you said, I know it's a mum thing. And it was like...
Yeah, it's because Kerry kept going off track and trying to explain to me what she meant by saying it's a mum thing. And I'm just going, that's right. I don't need to know because it's a mum thing and I'm not a mum. And as she's starting to go, well, it's this. No. It's a mum thing. I get it. I've got a mum. I understand. It's a mum thing. She'll connect all of that. Okay? I think you guys deserve another round of applause. That was brilliant. Okay? Okay, so what I would like you guys to do is I want you to pair off again. You're going to have the same conversation with just this instruction. Is when you're having a conversation, you find your client going, I want you to give them a process instruction like, that's it, there you go. Or really think about it. Or what was that? What were you thinking about? I'm really confused. I know. I want you to put attention on the thinking or the unconscious moment. And if you see the eyes flickering or the body starting to relax, keep enforcing it. That's it. You're going down the right way. Does that make sense? So I see Kerry go, oh, that's it. There you go. What was that? Oh, I feel really comfortable right now. I can tell. Really comfortable. And then everyone should be pretty aware where to go from that. So I want you to start playing with these unconscious moments, and let's just see